Hey guys, what's up? Beast from Beast Toys here. Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button if you want to check out more videos and reviews of mine. Hey, got an opening. Amazon sent this calling. Amazon's running buy two get one free on figures, following GameStop's lead. I have ordered some stuff from GameStop and I've ordered some from Amazon. This is an Amazon. Let's see what we have here. You may be able to tell. I guess it's silly for me to even do that since I'll post the title in the video, and that's why you're here. But so anyway, got these from Amazon yesterday evening, but I did not have time to do a video, but I did open. I bought three, and I did open one to check it out. I've seen people say nah on these, and I've seen people say they like them. I'm gonna say I'm with the like crowd. I did not have these as a kid, or this particular figure. There we go. I did not have that particular figure as a kid growing up, but I believe it was a mail-in. Steel Brigade was a mail-in. So these are Steel Corps Troopers. Now, I will say there's a lot of accessories and you get the blast effects with these, so I will say I like that a lot. If you look at what you get here on either side of the figure, also shows on front obviously, but I opened it up, checked it out. You get two different helmet looks. You can switch your helmets to the look of what's on the box picture or the actual Steel Brigade helmet from 91, 92, something like that. Again, just a little out of my time range for Joe's. Getting into high school, ball cards was my thing at that point in time. Always something. I'm one of those people. Here's your side art box, or side art of the box on both sides. Well, real quick, I'm one of those people that's always had a habit or a hobby. So, some good, some bad, right? I've drank, smoked, chewed, cigarettes, that is, but all that when I was younger, and now people joke and say it's not a healthy habit to have, but at least I'm not eating these things and it's going in my system. Drinking, eating, breathing in, whatever. So no offense to you people if you smoke or drink. I still have occasional beer every now and then. If I wasn't so full from dinner, I probably would consider it now. But the Joe Steel Core box. So yeah, I'd consider it now. Anyway, so I have a drink on occasion. Not gonna lie, I'm not a heavy drinker and honestly, and that's one of the reasons, because I'm always busy with my kids' sports and I coach a few things myself. But even if I did not, it cuts into the money I want to spend on this. So that's another reason why, just so you know. Anyway, so opened these yesterday quickly because I had to leave. My son had a wrestling meet about an hour and 20 away last night. So I did not even get home last night until, what time did I get home? After 11 o'clock. Of course, I wanted to get to bed because I was tired. So we are out, obviously off for school because of Thanksgiving tomorrow. Today is Wednesday, by the way. Wednesday the 22nd, I believe it is. Yeah, 22nd. So anyway, but back to this. We've got the male and female soldier. And I've seen people say they didn't like these per se. Here's the interior. Artwork is always great on these, by the way. I'm always a big fan of the artwork, personally anyway. So and I see people use those artworks as displays, so that's always cool too. So that over there, there's a big box over there that I put these empties in. I store these in my attic above my garage. I don't know why. Maybe one day I'll put them back in, sell them, whatever. Anyhow, so but I've seen people post, don't really like this figure per se. I'm going to say this. I noticed that on the first one. So here's the first thing. First thing up. See if I can stand this up while I'm talking and holding this. First thing up, we'll talk about the female figure here real quick. So I noticed this last night on the other one I got to. The elbows, they're not butterfly jointed. They are very, very difficult to bend. Okay, this is bent, and I'm getting some give here on this. If you can't tell, that's about as much as I really want to bend it. So I'm going to be honest with you. I don't believe this figure to have a lot of bend in the elbow. I think this is as far as I can bend their elbows. Not like the male. The male figure is obviously going to be a little different. The knee joints are fine. They're stiff. They're normal. They bend just fine. My other one, the hip sockets are a little quirky, not terrible, but a little quirky. And I say that because I remember the Crimson Bats had that problem with the hip sockets and the legs coming together in the crotch area. It was a mess. And that's one of the figures. I tried to send some back. I never ended up because they all kept coming that way. I don't know if any of you guys ever got any good ones, but mine, most of the time, it was down. There was a gap, you know. Quality control. That's all I can say. And I know people complain about that sometimes because I know somebody, maybe it was Viper Island, had a poll rate. I think it was rate 2023 for classified. And I saw a lot of, I think I saw a lot of 7 to 8, 9, and one person said it best. If quality control has been better and the gummy weapons on the reuses, it probably would have been a 10-year. I'm kind of with that. I'm with it. It's a 9. There were some really, really good figures this year. And I'm going to be honest, may take a bit of a break coming up and sit back and buy a little and try to recoup some of this year. So now the male, again, he's got these arm guards, these shoulder guards, so you can bend. This is you can see you can bend him up a little more. He's got the double butterfly here joint. I think that's what you call those. And it can be bent. It's a little bit better. I, again, personally like this figure. I think it's a good looking figure. Let's check his knee joints. It's always weird because top one sometimes bend, the bottom one bends easier. And to me, it's not a big deal. Right now, I'm not displaying anything, but I'm going to work on that in the near future, as I keep saying. But again, time is of the essence. And like I said, like last night, went to a ball game. My daughter's playing basketball, one of them. My son is wrestling in high school, and had a good night last night as well. So I don't want to miss any of that. The basketball thing's not as bad, junior high. So anyway, so there's what we got so far with that. Now, accessories. I'm going to say I like the accessories that we get with these figures. I said this figure, these figures. Okay, I like the guns that came with. They also come with jetpacks. There is blast effects and there is fire effect for the jetpack, which is really cool, by the way. I think there are people that are making the generic jetpacks of their own for these figures. But I'm going to say this is a good job done on this. And I'm going to be honest, I'm even tempted to buy some more packs of these. I bought 3 packs total. It was buy Amazon's and GameStop's buy 2 get 1 free. So just to show you quickly the jetpacks, there's holes for these. So you can place, and these are warped a little bit. So I did this with my other one last night. I took the part that's bent downward and put it on the underneath side. So it's like, see that? It says, what does this say on here? JPU8IGP. So anyway, that's what these are. They both can wear them. As a matter of fact, oh no, there she goes. I'll throw it on. Fits pretty well, as you can tell. Like I said, it's a good looking piece, good looking accessory to go with it. I like that a lot. So I'll take that off. The guns, I'm a huge fan of the guns. I like their guns that they got. They both got pistols. I always like getting the sidearms. I like having the holster for that sidearm. Let's go ahead and put these on. And then a knife. Here's one. These are reused. These look like the Viper pistols, I believe, from the original Cobra Island Viper. There is no holes for blast effects, so just so you know, you will not be able to use that part. They each have a knife and a knife sheath right here in the front. And then there's this submachine gun, which there's a silencer. And you can put the silencer on any of those, by the way. But I chose to put it, I did this to the other one for now, put it on there. And again, there's blast effects. Same blast effects that you got from the Viper pack, 3-pack. However, these are a little more red colored. You know how the Viper pack is like an orangish color. It's more this, well, it's this color, okay? These are red. These are like a solid red. Now you get the same blast effects, get the smoke. That looks good. This one has an underbelly grenade launcher. Here, let me get to that one real quick. Let me show you that one really quick, and show you kind of the cool part of that one. So, trying to keep this up here. Come on. Clip. Okay, so let's go. Ammo clip. Gonna clip that in. Let's see, right there. Okay, underbelly. Check this out. Has its own grenade launcher with, wouldn't you know it, a blast effect. Very cool. So this is actually what I did last night, just to check it out. So for the grenade launcher, thought it would be cool to put the smoking piece underneath, and we did like a regular piece on top. See how that works? It's kind of cool. Looks like you just use your grenade launcher and then you're blasting, you're shooting with your regular gun. This is the actual one I did, but see how that looks good. And that's what I'm saying. I like this particular, the weaponry a lot. So I like this machine gun. This one's not super gummy either. It's not bent, it's not crooked, pretty straight. So I like that for him. And we'll get to her in a second. They each have a clip, just so you know. Trying to figure out this one here, more of a sniper type, probably a single shot or 3-round burst machine gun, AR we'll call it, since everyone wants to use the word AR these days. Personally, still like machine gun myself. So let's get that out of the way. Jetpack here. Jetpack here. See what I mean? It's got that curvature, so you can just kind of make her look cool. All right, let's finish dolling her up. Oh, this gun, you can also, it does also have a place for, just got to figure out if I got, there we go, that clip there. So it's also got a clip. I love what they do with the clips. Joe Classified has become the awesomest when it comes to weapons and clips. Most of the time, obviously, you get holsters, you get knife sheaths, I can't even talk, sheaths that hold your weapons. And then of course, so here is the Steel Brigade look. Let's change helmets. Let's give some quick looks here and we'll wrap it up. I did not do this last night. Did not have time. So I'm always afraid I'm gonna tear that up. So here is the new look. And you get that look as well from, well, right now you can get that look from Grunt. This is really difficult, by the way. This one thing I did not check when I messed with this last night. Her peg is a little shallower, I believe. So here we get to that. She's definitely heavy in the back. So the hand grip is smaller on this machine gun, so really I would say you want to use this machine gun for her. And the only other problem you're going to run into is getting her to grip that because of her, I feel like, limited mobility. Trying to get that finger in there, and the trigger finger too. That limited mobility in the this arm, the elbow joint. I feel like that's a big hamper on trying to hold this. Trying to get the trigger finger in there. I guess I should just not worry about it so much. I get a little particular about that stuff sometimes. Like I said, about got it in there, and then about doing, then I don't. Come on. Kind of want to wiggle it in there and work it in. No, it's not wanting to work. Let's try using, I didn't want to use the knife, but there. Use the back side. So here we go. Here is her. Okay, let's set her helmet down here. Him, we want to try this. Again, you get the grunt look. I think the new clutch and vamp, I think he's going to come with a helmet like this. I think somebody else's, I believe, too. We're going to have several. So the one thing I will say is I will get that clutch. I will get a couple of the vamps and clutches. And with that said, and doing so, see, here you go. You got that look. And again, I like the one with the underbelly. It's just hard. You can't really get the arms over to pose, and maybe I'm missing something when it comes to that. I'm just one of those people that if I don't see it right away, sometimes I just don't. I can't wrap my head around what the disconnect is and what the problem is. So, all right, there you go. Your Steel Corps Troopers, male and female figure. Like I said, very cool. Very cool pieces. I like these a lot. Hopefully you can see that. I almost feel like my camera angle's off. Let's move that there. There you go. So, front, back side. Again, here's the extra stuff. Get that knife out of the way. Blast effects. Here you go. Good looking figures, like I said. Not for everybody. If you weren't a guy if you're older and you didn't quite make it to these figures, yes, I have some little pamphlets, those little pamphlets about like that, the mail-in order for this guy or whatever it was. But again, I never got one. And I think, like I said, I was to the point that this was towards the end of my Joe collecting, toy playing childhood, so to speak. And that's where I got with these pieces, or not having this piece in the regular 3 3/4 line. So, but like I said, I like it. I know there's people that don't, but if you're one on the fence, I would highly suggest, and especially now, get on Amazon, get on GameStop. If you're Amazon Prime, perfect. I got these in 2 days. If you're GameStop, perfect. Order them. I ordered some Phase 2 Clone Troopers last night, and they also on set for buy 2 get 1 free. Awesome, glad they did. And they actually, Amazon ended up doing the same thing, but after the fact, but I already ordered. And then they were shipped actually hours later. I ordered them in the afternoon, Monday afternoon, and they were shipped already. So I got notices yesterday. Today's Wednesday, so yeah, they're on their way. I'll get stuff in the next couple of days. But anyway, so if you can, that's my point though, go get them. A good looking pack. If you have the money to buy the 2 and get 3 free, so you can army build, by all means, that's what I did. And again, I'm gonna be honest, I'm almost tempted to go back and get another 2 or get another 3 before it's too late. Really like this trooper. And I have seen where people have taken these arm shoulder guards off and his vest and customized and made a different figure with him. So those are also possibilities, guys. You can take these arm pieces off. I actually did that to my one of my Arctic bats the other day. I took the arm guards off, and I was tempted, to pull the leg guards off and have him just kind of a plain Jane bat. But at any rate, there are some things you can do to kit bash and change your figures these days, so that they're doing a better job of that, making sure that these pieces can be taken off and re-put on later if you really want to. So, all right, guys, that's it. So again, like I said, like, subscribe, give that thumbs up on that video if you can, and thank you for watching, guys, with the Steel Corps troops on Bees from Bees Toys. We'll see you.